No.
All right.
I'm nervous.
I was trying to wait a couple minutes for you to warm up and get the
Are we recording?
weirdness out. No, we're not recording, Michaela.
Okay. We are, because I see the red lights.
Yeah.
Okay.
That usually indicates we're recording. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Vlad with the vibes. You know the vibes. You're tuned to VIBEN, the new podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. We even got a couple links on Buzzsprout for you. What's going on? It's your boy Vlad with the vibes, your new host today. I'm here with a special guest, a close friend of mine. It's hard to say that sometimes. Introduce yourself, Michaela.
Hey, I don't have to lean in.
What?
Do I have to lean in?
No.
Okay.
We discussed this before.
I'm just checking.
No, lean in, lean out. You're good.
Okay.
Just speak into the mic.
Okay.
This could be such a frustrating. Hey guys, Michaela. Introduce yourself, Michaela. Let's go, Michaela.
Hi, I'm Michaela. Sorry, that was too high. Hey, I'm Michaela. How y'all doing? Welcome to the podcast.
Would you like a? Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time. Just so you can just get out your system because I know you're gonna need a few takes. It's all right. Lock in. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Vlad with the vibes. You know the vibes. You're tuned into the new podcast, Vibin'. We over here with an influencer, a dancer. Introduce yourself, my friend.
Yeah, what's up? It's Michaela. Dancer name Mikkie P on the beat. Instagram Periwinkle24. TikTok Mikkie P24. You already know what it is.
That was cooler. Like I caught your vibe now. I see. I told you cool. Just
Yeah. I just have to.
dial it back.
Yeah, I just have to act like it's just pressure. Pressure gets to me. I don't know how. But
Why are you so pressured?
I don't know why I feel pressure.
I mean, I feel like like I said, normally when people introduce themselves, they say what they do before they put out their ads. But if you guys don't know, Michaela is a dancer. Michaela likes to dance. Not likes to dance. She does dance. All right. She does different competition events. She does teacher instructing. She also teaches lessons for little kids. And she does different styles of dancing. I wanted to ask you what type of styles you dance. Tell the world what type of styles you dance. Give them an introduction. But I wanted to ask, like, I just feel like as a dancer, you shouldn't feel so pressured to do this. How do you not feel pressured? Is it just this, or is it just
I don't know.
dancing? Do you feel pressured during dancing?
I feel pressure anytime.
So when you perform, you feel pressure?
No.
Okay, all right.
It's different. It's like the leading up that is scary to me, and then like once I'm in it. It's fine.
Like, when you when you're nervous, like you feel swass.
What's swass?
Sweaty ass. I'm serious. I'm not trying to play.
Wait, what? Sweaty what?
Ass. Swass.
No, I don't feel swass.
You don't feel like your crevices like getting
Not
moist?
in my booty.
Really?
Maybe like under my arms.
Really? Okay.
Forehead.
I guess it's different for everyone. I'm telling you, when I used to compete in sports, before I performed, I had to go to the bathroom.
Sometimes I do have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
Sometimes I feel like I have to poop before I do anything.
Yeah.
And that's how I know I'm super nervous. Like,
okay.
When I went to New York and I did my battle at Rock Nation,
Yeah.
I almost passed out. I was so nervous. I almost passed out. I literally had to sit down.
Did you go to the bathroom before?
Huh?
Did you go to the bathroom before?
I did.
Okay.
But I was next.
Okay.
So they did it in like a 7v7. So usually for battles, a 7v7.
Like a brawl?
Yeah, but like they had like...
That sounds lit. So like
seven of
people,
us on one side, 7 of us on the other side.
Is everyone dancing at the same time?
No, one person goes on this side, other person goes on that side. This side, that side, this side, that side.
So, but is it teams?
No, it's not teams. So like because dance battles have
sounds like
like
an all-out brawl.
no, it's not like everybody at once, but like because dance battles have like it's essentially a 1v1, but like they just do it like seven of us are on one side, seven of us are on the other side, but it's still 1v1. Like I'm still battling the person across from me.
Okay. So
But
leading up to that, you were nervous.
yeah, they called my 7 on stage, and literally when I was standing on stage, I could feel my whole body was like literally about to collapse. I had to sit down. I wish we had a video of it because I was standing up. I was hyped. And then I was like, and then I sat down. It was just scary because it was New York. It was a all women's battle. Usually it's kind of crazy because in battle dancing, like men dominate that area. That like if you go to like a dance battle, it's majority men. So I kind of use that to my leverage. So then being in like an all women's battle was kind of crazy because I had no leverage. So, and it was in New York, Rock Nation, Snipes, like all of these like big companies, big people were there. So it was just like scary to me. Like I literally almost passed out and I just had to sit down and then.
But you still performed.
I still performed. I didn't do as well as I did because I was really much in my head, which is why I was like about to pass out. But I still did it, which is all that matters. Like I literally just went there just to do it, like just so people knew me. And I like got a bunch of people's Instagrams and like stuff like that. It was more like a networking event than it was like a battle to win. But it was just, that was like a really big battle for me.
What type of style did you do in that competition? Or what type of styles were there?
That one I did was hip hop. So I did like a hip hop kind of. But then the DJ played a song that I did not like, which also messed me up.
Like Bronx
Everybody
Wonder?
else had bangers. Like I'm talking about Usher, Justin Bieber, like had all these songs I knew. I was singing them on the side. Then it was my turn. I got like an instrumental. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Why did you do that to me?
Felt like you had something against you.
Yeah. I was like, why would you do that to me? And then the next people, bangers, bangers, bangers. I was like the only person who got like an instrumental beat. And I was like, I didn't like that.
Was hip hop your main dance?
Yeah. Hip hop is the one I'm best at, but it's not my favorite.
Pop, lock it, drop it. Pop, lock it.
Not popping, but I guess popping is a part of hip hop.
What consists of hip hop? Because when I think hip hop, I think like I said, I let it rain, clear out.
I guess that's hip hop. I don't know. Dance is kind of weird because everyone every category has subcategories and subcategories. So like hip hop, I guess all of hip hop, it's like breaking, popping, but like technically in dance, like breaking and popping, I see as like not like different, but like yes, we're all in the hip hop family, but like that's a cousin. You know.
Every time you explain this to me, I try to piece it together.
Like,
so they're
like
what,
in the family of dance,
yeah, sure.
I would say like hip hop, ballet,
all right.
jazz, tap. We're all siblings.
Because there's offspring, okay.
Yeah, we're all siblings.
Yep.
And then hip hop would be, or like popping, break dancing. Those would be like the sons and daughters of hip hop.
All right.
So like they're different, but they're connected.
Yeah, they're just
that makes
like
any sense.
You know that cousin that got the droopy eye.
Yeah,
like, you know
yeah, exactly.
They're related, but not like.
So when I say I do hip hop, obviously I know like pop and breakdancing like fundamentals, but I'm not a popper. I'm not a breakdancer.
Okay, so
if that makes any sense.
So what are you?
I'm just a dancer.
What's your main categories of dance?
Hip hop. But that's my main because that's mainstream. But I also do like jazz, tap, because I teach jazz and tap.
Okay, yeah. All right.
And then I've also done like a lot of African dance. Like a lot of my dance knowledge is in like African dance and like ballet and stuff like that. So
you label yourself as a hip hop dancer?
I label
That's
myself.
why I'm looking at you crazy, you know, because I know you outside of here, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
I label myself as a dancer.
Yeah, but it's like when you talk about the types of dances, like if you were to like do a class, it would mainly be hip hop, but wouldn't you be able to do other types of dancing?
I don't feel confident enough to teach anything besides hip hop, jazz, or tap.
Okay. And ballet?
No,
All right.
I can't teach ballet
All right, cool.
because I don't have the. I'm not. I haven't done ballet for an extensive amount of time, and I don't know all of ballet to be able to teach that.
Okay, good.
If I teach ballet, I'm teaching it to babies.
Perfect, because I will
I know
not
how
be
to teach
coming to
them.
that class again. I just
What
want
class?
a ballet class.
Yeah, but you did well.
No,
See that, but like
my
that,
muscles didn't.
that is what I can teach. I can teach the fundamentals, the beginning of ballet.
Yeah,
Everything other than that,
that led me to throw up.
you did not throw up. Did you
Felt
throw
like
up?
it. No,
It wasn't that hard. It just comes from your core. That's all it is.
that's not what I have. These abs are for show. I don't know if many people know.
People act like dancing isn't hard, and then you take one ballet, and then you take one ballet class, and then you about to throw up.
No, that's real. It was just too much body control.
Yeah.
I feel like as a dancer, you have to upkeep your body, and like, I guess it's weird with dancing. When it comes to like your bodily condition, in my opinion, because there's some chunky boys I've seen out here on the internet,
And
so
they can move.
They can work.
Yeah.
I'm like Timmy, how you got all that chest, but you could make it move.
You can make it pop.
Yeah. So
No,
I'm
yeah,
like,
it'd be like
so
that.
I'm like,
It'd be like that.
like what is it? Like how, like, is it the practice? Is it the
Dancing?
form? Is it maybe it's like a skill tree, you know? You gotta unlock one category, like a distant cousin, whatever you're talking about. I don't know if it made sense, but I'm trying to use your logic. You gotta like unlock that distant cousin or that first tree to learn the second tree skill set, but you could kind of use the first one and the second one. Then it unlocks the third one. Then you use all three, and then it like turns into its own thing.
Yeah, that's basically it.
All right, cool.
Everything in dance is connected. But like also in dance, dancers use a lot of muscles that people don't use on a daily basis. Like dance uses a lot of muscles that you can't go to the gym and really work out unless you have a very tailored workout for
Really?
it.
So if I'm in the gym, like
you can
pushing
work your
weight?
abs, but you're working your main ab region.
Oh, yeah.
Like those main muscles, that's
The
what you're
main
working when
abdomen.
you're doing like crunches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But in dancing, when you have to hold your body weight in your stomach, those are working the muscles behind those main muscles that you have.
Yeah, it will made me throw up.
Yeah. So that's why you could be super strong, but if you do dancing, you're still going to feel super sore after one class because you're working those muscles that are like underneath all these main muscles. And that's why you see a lot of dancers and we look like we ain't got no strength to us.
Yeah.
We look skinny, we look like fragile, but then you'll see us move and it's like, oh, wait, that actually takes a lot of strength because it's a lot of the muscles underneath the main muscles that we use.
Yeah.
So that's why same thing with like, to be able to do a split, you don't work those muscles in the gym. Even if you do that like machine that's like this, yes, you're working those muscles, but those are like the main muscles rather than like a split is working all of the muscles within that region.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
All right. No, I mean, it made something. I'm still trying to follow along. I'm kind of in this position in my life where I just listen to you. I just be like, yeah, that's makes total
No, ask me a question.
sense.
Like, learn more about it.
Well, like this is why I'm having actually the jig is up. The reason I'm having you on the podcast is actually to listen to you and ask you questions. Yeah, because I'm trying to care in our friendship more and actually give a fuck about what you do.
Wow.
Yeah, I know
I thought you was already doing that.
You know, I'm a good pretender.
I'm baffled.
So, what got you into dancing? Why did you get into dancing?
Well, I started dancing when I was 2.5.
No, really? It's not like some trauma shit?
No. I mean, there is trauma attached.
Okay.
But I started dancing when I was 2.5. My parents put me in a dance class. The dance studio I still work for, that's where I started dancing. I actually really like the story. When I was a kid, we have like our dance studio has like a show every semester of when the kids go on stage and they basically like show what they've learned.
Yeah.
And when I was a kid, all of the other babies were like crying on stage, covering their eyes, whatever. And my parents say that like I looked at all the other kids, I made a stank face. I took a couple steps up to the front and I started doing my own thing. I started doing the choreography with the teacher right next to me. Like I was just in it.
Yeah.
And from that moment on, I just loved dance.
You just rolled with it.
Yeah, like I think like that was that moment right there was a moment where I was like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
And then I got bullied at the dance studio that I went to, so I stopped dancing for like a good.
Like the kids, or it's like.
Yeah, the kids and like some of the instructors. Assholes. Like I had this one like assistant teacher who would, in dance we have like formation, so like that's where you stand, where like you dance, and she would put my formation in like off stage. So like my formation would be like she would purposely place me like off stage, and be like, I expect you to do the dance from back here.
Where's she at? What's her name?
I'm not gonna say.
No, it's all good. We'll find
I'm not gonna say any names. I'm not gonna air anybody out like that.
Play in Boston,
but
bro, that.
I'm not gonna say anything, Vlad. I'm not gonna do that.
Nah, I'll find out.
But but like stuff like that happened, and
Mrs. Rogers. 10 years ago. 10
You're trying to get messy.
10 years ago, you put a young black lady behind the curtain.
I don't even think this is the thing.
Here's
like
your curtain, bitch.
I don't even think that she even remembers. Like if I were to really talk to her, like I don't
abusers
think that
never
she
remember anything.
Yeah, like I don't even think that she would remember like all the things that she did to me. But like there was a lot of bullying, not only from her, but like from other like a lot of the other girls within the studio. Like there was just a lot of bullying. So I stopped dancing for 5-6 years. I think I stopped in like 7th grade or 8th grade, one of those two, and I didn't continue all throughout like middle and high school. And then I got to college and I started dancing again. So that's kind of why I have this drive that I do now, because I feel like from starting at 2, if I continued until now, I would have been like, do I really want to do this? You know what I'm saying? Like I would have been questioning myself. But because I had that like 5-6 year gap, I know.
Dancing helped you connect to your 2-year-old self.
Not that, but it's just like, I know that I want to do it. Like there's no doubt in my mind of like, am I just doing this because I've just been doing it my whole life? Yeah. I just know I want to do it because those 5-6 years, the whole time I was like, I miss dancing. Yeah. Like there was not a moment that passed by where I was like, nah, I don't want to dance. Every single time I was like, I miss dancing. And any opportunity I got, I was dancing. So I know that I want to do it. And then 2 years ago, I went through like a really bad breakup and put me real dark. Like in order to cope with that breakup, all I was doing was dancing. Like I would be in the studio for hours. Like on Saturdays, I work at the dance studio I work at from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. So like a 10-hour shift. And then after that, I would stay in that studio until like 4 a.m. Yeah. Or like 5 a.m. Like you can even, like my friends and my roommates were texting me like, are you coming home? Yeah. But that's what really got me through that breakup, was just being in the studio. And there's something therapeutic about being in a studio by yourself, being able to like blare music, being alone with your own company, and having your reflection looking back at you. Like there's something really deep about that. Because there would be times where I'd be like dancing and then start bawling my eyes out because of the situation I was in, and then looking myself in the mirror and being like, girl, stand up. Like, stop crying over this man. Like, he's nothing. Like, stand up. So I feel like that also really carried me into where I am now, and like the reason why I have such a drive for it, because it really saved my life in that moment. Like, in that time, I don't know where I would be if I didn't have that studio, if I didn't have the space to just cry or just to like be myself or just to let my emotions out through movement. I have no idea where I'd be. But that time, those moments literally saved me. So like there is some trauma connected to dance, but like it's all been able to turn, it's all been able to like turn positive in a sense. Like
that's cute.
Yeah, like I know how to, and like also going through that breakup, like I've been able to know how to bring emotion into my dancing and bring like emotion into my movements, which is like something really hard for people to do.
Yeah.
Is to connect emotionally and like kind of act in a way, because all music, as dancers, I like to think that as a dancer, I'm just taking what the producer and the artist of a song, what they made, and I'm just turning it into like a visual representation.
Yeah.
So if the song is sad, I'm going to bring sad emotions to it. You know what I'm saying? Or if the beat has certain hi-hats and stuff like that, I'm going to hit that so you can visually see it while you're hearing it. And a lot of dancers like don't know how to put emotion with their dancing. So like that time of me just being able to dance and cry, I think it unlocked a whole thing in me that I don't really think a lot of people know how to do.
Oh, so, I feel like we just got 10 times closer.
But you knew that.
Girl.
Well, I mean, you knew the breakup, but like maybe not the dancing.
No, I knew the breakup. I mean, I understood the dancing. That one thing I admired is that that's something you love so much, and just without a doubt, that was your thing. Like for some people, they change things every day, every week, every month. But your thing never changed since I met you. I didn't know it that much because, you know, I have my problems with it. Yeah. But I didn't understand how much it really meant to you with context. It's just I always understood, you know me, I'm big on action. Yeah. I don't really care for people chatting. You could be like, oh my God, like Vlad, I'm a dancer. I'm out here doing this, that, and that. And I'm over here like, all right, it's not in how you act every day. Yeah. And I feel like with it, you know, you live in it, you're breathing it. And that's what I can resonate with it because I actually see that with more and more effort, more and more consistency, it's what you want to do with your life. Yeah. Like it's ingrained in how you act. Yeah. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think more and more people should be like that, honestly. Kind of just find their own thing, but not
it's
enough people.
It's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah. I've been blessed to know what I've wanted to do since I was a child. Like that's a huge blessing. And I never take that for granted because a lot of people, it's hard to find a passion. And it's hard to find a passion and continue to stick through it through thick and thin. Yeah. Like no matter what happens. So like I never judge people who like don't have a passion. Like I'm not one of those people who like, how do you not have a passion? How do you not know what you want to do? Because I realized that I was just blessed to just be able to
just be shoved behind the curtain.
Yeah, and just my personality really shined when I was 2. Like I can't really, but it's hard. Like I feel like if I didn't, I also feel like that your mindset really like puts a lot into it, because being bullied in the dance world, and it's funny because I got older and my coworkers at the dance studio I work at were around me during that time where I got bullied. And I remember sitting down talking to them about like everything that happened, and they were like, Michaela, they were jealous of you. I was like, what?
Really?
Yeah. They were telling me that they were jealous of me because I got into the company at such a young age, which I didn't comprehend. Yeah. Like I was like, I guess I was one of the youngest dancers, part of that company. Yeah. But I was part of a professional company at the age of like 9. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like they were really jealous, and one thing that I've always been able to do while dancing is have energy. One, because I just am an energetic person. Yes. And I have ADHD. Yes. So that definitely yes. That definitely like shows in my dancing. Like no matter what I do, even if I do a terrible job, like at Rock Nation, like I did so bad. but everybody came up to me and they're like, your energy was amazing. So that's another thing that the girls were jealous of me for, because I had amazing energy. So like, it's just crazy because like, even like something like bullying, like that could have easily been the end of my, like I could have easily never went to dance again because I got bullied, or like I didn't think I was better, or I didn't think I was good enough. And then because I kind of put that aside and I was like, I don't care what those people had to say, then that made me realize, and like talking to people about it and figuring things out, I was like, oh, they were jealous. Like, you know, and I feel like that happens with a lot of people. Like they find a passion and they go through trials and tribulations and they're like, I'm all done.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you really like it, if you really love it, if you really want to do it, then just do it. Like, just continue. Like, life has trials and tribulations all the time. Something that you really like, something that you really love is obviously going to have trials and tribulations.
Yeah. I think what
stick through
people's problems is they want to reap the benefits before, like they just want to reap the benefits before. That's it. I think, you know, maybe one thing people like, you know how people try things all the time and then drop it? I think they just want it to be rewarded so fast. That's why they drop it so soon.
Yeah. And that's hard too. But it's funny because I realized this whole year, for the people who don't know, this year I decided that anything that was dance related, I was going to say yes to. Like, regardless of what it was, I was just going to say yes. That was my New Year's resolution.
Building the resume.
Yeah, exactly. And something I realized this year is even doing that, I didn't see any results, quote unquote, but just with like just saying yes to dancing, I've seen a huge growth in like my dancing in general. So I feel like that's another thing that's really hard, is because you don't see it.
Yes.
Yeah, like you don't see it. Like it's really hard to see those benefits, but then if you look back in like a year, you're like, oh wow, like I've grown, like, oh, I've done this, that, and the
Brick
third.
by brick.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like that's something like a lot of people, you just always have to look back. Like you always have to have like a beginning point and like an end point. Like I always try to, anytime I'm in the studio, I'm always filming myself doing something. And then I'll try to, yes. But I don't post it because it's for me. Like I've been like, in the beginning of the year, one of my favorite choreographers, Galen Hooks on YouTube, I learned one of her choreographies, I think actually last year. And every couple months, I always do the choreography and I always film it. And it's nice to see the growth from like the first time I did it to like now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing anything different. I'm just doing the choreography. Like, and it's just nice to see. I'm not going to post it because it's like, it's just kind of like
it's a for you thing.
Yeah, like it's just like so I can see my growth. I'll post it in like a year, because then that would be cool to be like, oh, look at the first time I tried this dance to like now.
Yeah, I respect that, I guess.
Or like look at the first time I did it, and then like imagine like a snippet of every single time I do it.
Yeah.
And you could see the growth through in that like dance piece. Like that's cool.
That's cute.
Yeah. So like, but I always film myself. But I usually, if I'm filming myself in the studio, I'm like working on technique. I'm like working on my pirouettes.
Yeah.
Seeing how high I can get my leg, you know, like stuff like that.
I want to throw you under the bus real quick.
Go ahead.
What's wrong with Boston?
What's wrong with Boston?
What's wrong with Boston?
As a dancer?
As a dancer.
Agents and artists don't come here. That's what's wrong with Boston.
And
there's nowhere where we can...
That's it? There's nowhere you can network or get recruited?
I can network with people. I can network with people within Boston, but the problem with Boston is because there's no talent scouts, talent agents, artists, people coming here looking for dancers. Yeah. It's hard to get the commercial work I'm looking for.
So you feel like there's not a strong dancing community here?
No, the dancing community here is strong, very strong. But because I want to be a commercial dancer, there's not the people here that I need to be here.
Commercial like TV?
Commercial means like, yeah, TV, music videos, touring.
Oh yeah.
Basically just like really getting the big bucks for being like doing dancing gigs. Mm-hmm. So there's people don't come here. If an artist is looking for dancers last minute for a show, they're going to New York, they're going to LA, they're going to Atlanta, they're going to DC, Virginia. Like, they're not coming to Boston, Massachusetts.
Yes.
So like that's what's hard.
Yep.
And especially with like social media, a lot of talent agents and talent scouts, they just stay in their wherever they live, and then they'll go on social media and find people. So like social media is a good thing too, because a lot of like a couple of Beyonce's dancers, I knew them from social media way before they were on tour with Beyonce.
Because they're at those locations.
I mean, they are also at those locations, but they also, you kind of in order for me to blow up, in order for me to like really get signed, I would either have to go out to like New York and audition or blow up on social media. Those are my only two options as somebody who lives in Boston. But they don't come here anymore.
Okay.
Like I remember that's how Bobby Brown and New Edition got found, because talent scouts and agents used to come to Boston all the time to look for new talent. And then that's literally how they got discovered. There was a talent show in Roxbury, got discovered there, but they don't do that anymore. That like doesn't happen. So like,
it's like some old shit. It's not.
Yeah, I don't know why people don't come to Boston, but Boston is not one of those places where they're really looking for dancers. It's very rare. I only know a handful of dancers who still live here and have made it commercial. All the other dancers I know from Boston, like right out of college or high school, they moved to New York, LA, all those places. And now some of my old dance teachers are on tour with Kendrick Lamar, Janet Jackson. Some of them were in a couple movies I've seen, Netflix TV shows. You know what I'm saying? Like, they all moved to New York or LA or Atlanta.
All right. Sure.
Why? You think I should stay?
I mean, if you want.
No, tell me. Do you think I should stay?
Do what your heart desires.
I'm okay with staying, but I definitely would want to live in like New York or LA for like a couple months.
Okay.
Like if I move to New York or LA, I'm not there for the rest of my life. That's not my plan. If that's the way LA and New York it happens to be, you know, like, oh, you're going to be on tour with this artist, so you have to learn this choreography for the next year. I have to live in LA. I have to live in LA. But I would love to move there for like 2-3 months, 6 months, just to learn the ropes, meet people, audition for talent agencies, meet artists, audition for tours and stuff like that, and then, you know, come back.
Oh, okay. Have fun.
You don't want me to go.
I don't care.
Oh, you don't want me to go.
No, I truly don't give a fuck.
Do you see the hurt in his eyes? That's why he closed them. You're hurt. It's all right. I'll visit you. You can come visit me.
I'm a grown ass man. I'm good for you. You want to be big famous? Girl wants to go to LA, Cali, and
you can wipe the tears from your eyes. It's okay.
Atlanta.
New York is not that far.
All right, cool.
That's why I choose New York, because it's only a 4-hour drive. You could just drive up to see me.
4 hours. Have you ever drove to New York?
Yes, I drove to DC. What do you
that shit. Yeah, no, you did.
And that was an 8-hour drive by myself.
Yeah, no.
For those of y'all who don't know, I took a self trip to DC this year for a dance audition.
Nah, 8 hours is crazy.
Yep, I drove 8 hours down to DC. I got my own hotel. I was there all by myself.
Hours.
Auditioned. I saw the Capitol.
Bro, I could barely drive to CT. I could barely drive to.
But like, it wasn't that bad. Like, I had my favorite podcast. I was blaring my music. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was mad fun. That was a fun self trip.
Was it the VIBEN podcast?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
The VIBEN podcast didn't exist then.
You're lucky. You're lucky.
It would have been the other one.
Yeah, you're lucky.
I don't know if I should say it.
I mean, you can if you want. Yeah, show my respect to my niggas. You feel me?
Here or there, more or less. Sorry, you don't want me to move.
What? We're done talking about that subject, because that was my pathetic attempt to plead my case, and you didn't hear it. So do what you want.
Okay.
I'm a grown man, and black men don't cry. We just weep in the corner. So, what's next for you? Like, what do you have coming up? What's your plan? I think you have a lot of supporters, not people that just show up your class, but people online. your family, your friends? What's gonna ramp you up? What's gonna get you up, up and going?
Well, for what I have coming next, I am competing in the World of Dance battle this Saturday at 3:00.
Dance.
The World of Dance stage is a very big stage, so I'm very nervous, but that's okay. Did you press a button?
Yeah, it was clapping.
I thought I was gonna be able to hear it, but you.
Me too, man. Me too. Shit. Anticlimactic.
No, it's okay. It's in post. Yeah, I have a battle with on the World of Dance stage this Saturday. So that's nice. Anything upcoming? I'm working on a duet with my friend for a show December 5th. That's if our piece gets chosen. But yeah, no, I do think I have like really good support. I have a really good friend who is telling me that I need to post online more.
That's a good nigga. That's a funny nigga.
And she's telling me to no, I'm joking.
What you about to say?
I said she's telling me.
I'll beat your ass on air. That shit's not funny.
No, you won't. And I'll ruin your microphone.
Oh, nah.
Yeah,
chill.
see?
I don't got warranty on these bitches.
I know.
Yeah, once these are out, nigga.
I know. Camera's gone.
Yeah, vibing over.
Yeah, it's over.
The vibes are over.
But yeah, I have a really good friend who's telling me to post more on my social media. So I'm really trying to get to that. And I was talking to my roommate the other day, and she was telling me I should create a little TikTok dance so that, people can be vibing in their room, DC me, turn up in a Lil Uzi type music video.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's it for me. I'm trying to do more dance classes, but once again, Boston is hard to book spaces. They're either really expensive or they have like a lot of stipulations that you got to meet in order for me to book a studio. So I'm going to try to teach more classes. I'm a hip hop instructor at a couple high school and elementary school now. So yeah, that's kind of it. Like that, just live my life. My short-term goal is to be a commercial dancer, go on tour. If I could go on tour with any artist, I'd go on tour with Bia. Love Bia. I feel like Bia matches my vibe. And she's from Massachusetts. And I know her videographer. So I feel like that would be really cool to go on tour with Bia. I also am trying to do more dance videos. So I hit up one of my friends who's a videographer, trying to, work with Black Box Entertainment. Shout out Black Box. But I'm trying to work with the people at Black Box to like have my own
get shit done.
Yeah, dance video and have it look professional and all that kind of stuff.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you. I'm doing things, trying, living life.
Yeah. Do your best.
Yeah, post more, do things.
I'll be here in the crowds.
Is this it?
What?
We're done?
No.
Oh. It sounded like you were going to...
Because this is the lightning round. So I got a couple questions. You got to answer in less than 10 seconds.
All right. I feel like I'm on Family Feud.
The lightning round. I'm vibing. Lightning round.
Okay.
Compa or Jamaican music?
Compa.
Yo, okay. I didn't even think. All right. Hip hop or R&B?
Hip hop. Ooh, R&B.
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 Rock or metal?
Rock.
Cut my life into pieces.
This is my last
resort.
Suffocation.
Breathing. Don't give up. If I come, you're breathing.
Yeah, rock. Heavy metal's cool. I've tried to dance to heavy metal. Real difficult. But heavy metal's I'm definitely for rock.
How much do you listen to Afro beats?
How much?
How
Like
much?
hours or like percentage?
Hours.
A week, a day. A week, I'm gonna say like 3.
Do you like Afrobeats being
I
played
do
in the
like
club every day?
Do I like Afrobeats playing in the club every day?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like Ice Spice on that new song, and I didn't like Selena Gomez on the other song. I didn't like that. Love my girl Selena Gomez to death. Love her. We're Team Selena over here, but
Favorite dancer? Damn. All right, next
Okay.
question.
There was just too many to choose. If I had to choose a top 3, I can't even do top 3, bro. Ian Eastwood is a huge inspiration of mine. Galen Hooks is another one. The Led Twins, love them to death, even though they're rumored to have 37 children, but we're not talking about that at the moment. And who else? Keita the Great, even though I don't see him. Dario Bunter. I know you know. I don't know if it's Bunter. I don't know how to pronounce it.
I don't know who Dario is.
You do. He had a very famous Vine.
Yeah.
Where they were like, hit it one time. Hit it for me 2 times. Hit it for me 3 times. And you know, he was like this on the lockers.
Yeah.
That's Dario. He's a very famous dancer now, very famous choreographer.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so your plan is to make a TikTok that's gonna go viral
And be like Dario, yes.
Be the next Dario.
Yeah. He's literally on tour with Janet Jackson right now. Like, y'all go check him out.
Really? How updated are you in the dancing world?
I'm very updated.
Literally have not heard you.
Really?
Damn, I'm a terrible person. I really don't be asking. I really don't be giving a shit about what people do.
This new song that I discovered.
She said, really? Yeah, girl.
White
I got
Crocs
bills to
by
pay.
Jordan Ward.
What
are you saying?
Nothing.
White Crocs by Jordan Ward is a really good song. Everybody go check it out. Jordan Ward is a very famous dancer. He's danced with Justin Bieber. And most importantly, he's danced at Beyonce's Coachella. Okay? He was one of the, what do they call him? What do they call them? Dang, I'm forgetting the name. Anyway, he was in Homecoming and played a big part in Homecoming. He was amazing. Oh my God, Sean Bankhead. Love Sean Bankhead. He's the one who did
Michaela, I asked for the favorite.
This is lightning round. Okay.
Michaela, I asked for the favorite. Who's the favorite?
I don't know favorite, as you can tell.
Right, next question.
They're all amazing.
Next question. Next question. Rock your hips or hit the folks?
Hit the folks. Rock your hips as in hit the folks. Yeah. Hit the folks just the beat, hitting that beat. Oof.
Dabbing or nay-nay?
Nay-nay. White people ruin the dab.
Damn, and this lightning round is over after that.
No, sorry. Keep on going.
Sorry for my Caucasian viewers.
My best friend is Caucasian, so you can't be racist.
I guess that works. I'm just gonna let you sit in that for a second, because I actually don't know how to go on for that. Sure.
If you want to edit that out, that's okay.
Yeah, no, this is a raw podcast.
Raw.
This is everything. Like, we don't do fake over here. We just be vibing, but you know, all vibes are authentic over here to keep you at the right frequency. Feel me?
Was that the end of the lightning round?
Yeah, that's all I really had. I had a couple more, but I just
do the rest.
No, I just don't remember it.
You didn't write it down?
No.
What are you looking at?
Nothing.
Oh, you're
my notes.
Oh, audio.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah. I wish I had more. I want to think of something right here.
Compar Jamaican.
Me? Jamaican. Gal wine. Yeah. Yeah, all that.
Jamaican?
Yeah.
Aren't you?
Yeah.
Sapase.
I don't know. Back on it.
That's crazy. I was not expecting you to say that.
Yeah. Funny thing is, I grew up listening to Haitian music.
So you're
but
tired of it.
yeah, and then there was a period of time in high school. It's when I went to functions. It was really reggae, not much compa. Compa only really really started playing like maybe in 2018 when people actually were listening to Tony Mix and all
See,
the
that's when I got to college and I got away from the white people, so that makes sense.
yeah. Well, I mean that's when.
I was also dating a Haitian at the time, so.
Well, I think 18, 19 is when a lot of Haitians kind of step into them being proud Haitians. them doing it for the culture.
Yeah.
So
That's when they put the flag in their room.
That's when they were playing that everywhere. That's where they're putting the flag everywhere, wrapping it around.
Yeah. Put the flag in their bio. Flag behind the mirror in the car.
Everywhere. flag bandana.
Yeah.
Flag on the flag on the car seats head. Yeah. It's proud to be Asian. What makes you proud to be you?
What makes me proud to be me? I'm really funny.
All right, here we go. Hey guys, it's your boy Vlad with the vibes.
I know.
We're
No,
signing out.
wait. Pause.
Thank you for tuning in.
Pause. I know that we was talking about me being a dancer. Next podcast, we're gonna talk about me being a comedian. I know y'all didn't really see the jokes because I was in my serious mode. I'm a little nervous, but yeah, I'm really funny. Nobody could take that away from me. You could have a whole line of people being like, boo, Michaela, you suck, you stink, you're not funny. I don't care. I don't care. I think I'm funny. I make jokes to make myself laugh. The rest of y'all laugh, that's just bonus. But if I laugh, the joke hit. I don't care. The joke hit.
I need to put you onto a stage one day and just prove you wrong.
I was supposed to do stand-up with my brother.
When?
We were supposed to do stand-up for his birthday.
When?
I had a couple jokes written out.
Oh, God.
My brother and I were bouncing jokes back off of each other. We were supposed to do a whole stand-up.
Hit me with a joke. To exit out the podcast.
No, please. I'm not that kind of comedian. I'm like Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart's not just naturally funny. Oh, we got one out over here. We're down. We're going down. Hey guys, it's your boy Vlad with the vibes. One of our cameras just died. And Michaela has to say, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, sit right there. Michaela has to basically give Michaela has to give a joke signing out, okay, to end the podcast.
This is a lot of pressure.
The best joke.
Woo! Anyway, well, thank you.
Oh God!
Thank you for coming to VIBEN with Vlad. Next week or next time, I'll be interviewing Vlad.
I gave you your best joke you give to them niggas out here, cause they be loving it, huh?
Oh, in that case, let me turn on my Chris Rock.
All right, nigga, it's your boy Vlad the vibes. You know the vibes. Thank you for tuning in, guys. You can tune into us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. You got the links in the description. You be seeing us at least every Friday, once a week. See a clip. Hit those notifications on because we're going to be live pretty much every week type shit. I got a couple people coming on like Michaela, like Chanel, like Dawn. A couple people you're going to see. You're going to love it. Thank you guys for all the love that you've been sharing.
Thanks for having me on the show, Vlad.
Yeah. Sign out, girl. Go ahead. Tell them where they can find you this time.
Okay. You can find me on TikTok at MikkieP24. You can find me on Instagram at Periwinkle24. My battle name, my dancer name is Mikkie P on the beat. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it confused. Yeah, that's all I'll be using. So give your girl a follow. Help me go viral one day. Thank you. Love you.
Hey, all you gotta do is post. Boo. All right, thank you. Peace. Bye.
I was gonna be like, and if you a fine nigga, you can find me at 141. You a fine man, you can find me at 141 Intervale. But I was like, let's keep it professional.
You did a good job.
Did I?
Kind of.
I warmed up as the more and more we started.
I know.
Did you hear my voice shaking in the beginning?
Terribly. Well, girl, we're here. We got through it.